Hey everyone, welcome to Young and in Business, a place where we talk all things entrepreneurship, growth, and everything in between. Today, we will be learning about networking. Let's be honest, building connection is one of the most crucial skills in any industry, and I know that sometimes it can be very intimidating depending on who you are and also your personality. I am an ambivert, so I show some extroversies and I have also some introversies. This makes networking for me easy and also difficult depending with the type of environment. If this is also an area of concern for you, well, worry not, because I will be sharing easy networking tips that are going to be helping you and I in growing our career or business. Let's get started, shall we? Our first point is be genuine. Well, where do I even start with this? Sometimes when you're going to create connections or like talking to people, networking and all that, we go all in and we're like, I'm just going there to sell my product and that's it. People have a very unique way of telling if this person is genuine, if this person is arrogant, if this person is using them, and all what have you. So be as genuine as you can possibly be when you're doing this. Start with you understanding at least who is this person, what do they like. Make it a habit of not just bringing the product to their faces or to their ears, but also wanting to be interested in what they see, in what they want, in what they desire, what excites them and such. It's just like building friendship. You don't just go to people like, oh, I want that friendship, I want you to be my friend. That will be coming off like needy or trying to force it onto them. Give them a chance to also tell you what they want from you and what they are looking for from you, not just piling onto them what you think they need or what you already want from them alone. It's a win-win situation always. The next point is have your elevator pitch always ready. I cannot stress on this. Let me give you a brief story out of experience. So there's this particular lady on social media that I have really been looking up to. I still do, and I think, I don't know, I will always do. She really gives the best of the best. So this particular day, I had an opportunity to speak with her, and I was like, you know what, today is today. I'm going to speak to her. Guess what happened? I went to talk to her, and the conversation was so weird and awkward because I froze up. I even didn't know what to say. I didn't have anything planned. I was just like, hi. And we ended up having a very weird conversation. So don't be like me. Always have that elevator pitch ready because it's going to be helping you. And it also makes you know what to say in the most weirdest of the times, because you can never know who you will be talking to when you step out of the house or when you're stepping out into the public. You can't really tell who you will be meeting in the course of the day. Maybe you'll be meeting a potential investor, a potential partner, a potential customer, a potential client, a potential friend, who knows. And you need to always be ready with your words, and words that are convincing, words that you can describe yourself with in less than 30 minutes or 30 seconds, if I must say, because don't be like me. Don't freeze up. You never know. You might never really get that chance again. And this elevator pitch is supposed to answer three questions. That is who you are, what you do, and why it matters. These three things or these three questions must be answered in that elevator pitch. You can start it making it now and just cram it and understand every detail of it, because the more you keep on practicing, the more you keep on using it, the easier it comes and natural it comes from you when you meet someone who you have to network with or who you have to present your business, your product, your service to. It makes work easier because we are all about dreaming big and working smart. The third point is talk less and listen more. Well, I would say this is something that I have to always tell myself over and over again, and I'm calling out on all ambiverts and extroverts on this, because we tend to also sometimes, for the ambiverts, they find themselves talking more and listening less, and for extroverts, it's natural for them, they find themselves talking more and listening less. So we need to learn how to talk less and listen more, because when you are like maybe networking to people, it really puts people off when they realize that, oh, you're all about yourself. Don't be the person who's too full of themselves that you don't give the other person a chance. They will just put off that light of yours, and maybe they would just be like, ah, yeah, let's talk more next time, and the next minute they're walking away from you, they're celebrating like who they're breathing out that energy of. I have also grown to learn this a lot, especially in my line of business, because if I'm the one who's always talking, how will I know what my client wants? How will I know the type of wig this person wants? How will I know the mistakes that I have made? So I've also been reading a lot of books lately, and there's this certain book that I would really highly recommend for you. It's How to Make Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Well, I know that from the title you'd be like, I already have friends, I'm not going to be winning friends. From my point of view, as the reader, I feel like it is not more of friends, but can be really helpful and applicable in terms of business, because some of the principles that were mentioned there by Dale Carnegie, I don't feel like they really apply in friendship. In summary, what I'm trying to say is one tip in networking is learn to listen. Give them a chance to share about themselves. Give them a chance to brag about themselves. Give them a chance to give a solution, to give a problem, to share a problem, and etc. Because that will really help and make your networking quite easier and interesting as well, because I can tell you how surprised you're going to be when you finally master the art of talking less and listening more. You'll just start to realize like there is more to life other than yourself. There's just more to life from other people's point of view, and life is really interesting when you get to start seeing business, seeing solutions, seeing problems from the other person's point of view. So you've met this amazing client or customer or partner, investor, etc. You've been able to give your elevator pitch, and you've connected with this person. You've taken the numbers, or you've shared and exchanged the numbers with them, and they're like looking forward to our next conversation and blah blah blah. And yeah, everyone goes their own way. The next thing is a follow up, which is our fourth point. Always follow up. Reach out to them, ask them how their day was, maybe how the conversation you had was, how the problem you shared in that time is so far, what is the solution. Like, try to get a conversation from them. It is not just about you talking to them maybe in an event where you met them, or in a ceremony that you met them. It is not enough for you to just assume like, now we're good, I'm just going to be posting my product and they're going to see. Be concerned, be genuinely concerned about their life after where you met them, their position in life after you met them. Like, just be genuinely concerned. Follow up. Is it a phone call? Is it via text? Is it via WhatsApp? Is it on Instagram? Try your best and follow up. Networking is not about knowing a person of a higher rank or anything. Anyone around you is worthy. Anyone around you is a potential client, a potential customer, a potential friend, a potential partner. There are new people in your life. They bring in new value. So always follow up. I would really say that our last point is really favoring those introverts who are like, I want to network, but I'm not an events person, I'm not a people's person, I have anxiety in public and all that. Is use social media effectively. I am also not very much of a public person, but being an ambivert, I fall into events sometimes I don't feel like it. It just depends again. But for those who are completely not into going to the public and like just going to events, and they feel like they have anxiety over those things, well, social media can really play a very big role for you, because this is something that a friend of mine once told me, that Kitambo, I used to be that person who's really like, I will never text a celebrity, I will never text an influencer because I know they're just going to leave me on red, or like they're just going to ignore me and they're never going to respond to me, blah blah blah. Those were fears, and they were really genuine fears, and I know some of you also have such genuine fears. But this friend told me one day that, you know, what's the worst that can really happen when you actually talk to these people? And I was like, they're not going to respond. And the friend was like, well, have you tried it, or you're just saying they will not respond out of fear? And I was like, you know they will not respond. The friend was like, okay, you try it first. And imagine I did try. I know some who never really responded, which is very okay. And there are people who responded. Like, the fact that others responded gave me the hopes of like, people, they usually do respond. Some of them respond. And I have cultivated that habit that if you inspire me in one way or another, if I feel like we can collaborate in one way or another, if I feel like we can help each other in one way or another, I'm just going to shoot you a DM. If you answer, well and good. If you don't respond as well, well and good. Some others will respond, some others will not. So use social media as a point of you networking with other people. If you see someone who's doing well in a field that you feel like is type of your business or type of your career, don't be scared. Just DM them, text them, say hello or something. But don't be the hello and then you wait for them to hello back. I feel like from the experience that I have, is just say hello and go straight to the point, like this is what I want, da 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 da, blah blah blah, and all that, and share with them. Let them read and know what you want from them, because you're not besties for you to like hello and you wait for them to hello and then you're like, don't waste time. All right, when you're networking, number one, don't waste time. Don't blab too much. Have what you want to say exactly on your fingernails. Is it fingernails or fingertips? Whatever. Make sure the the words that you need to put there, whatever you want, whatever you desire from them, is said directly when you get that chance to talk to them. Yeah, so use social media effectively. Use Instagram, use TikTok. It's not all about you liking their posts. It's not just about you getting updates of whatever is happening, what is the latest information. All right, just make sure that you can also use social media to network with people. Go to forums if you are into it. If you're not, there are online forums where you don't have to show yourself um, physically. You can do online forums, online events, and such things, just to expose yourself. Because one thing I am learning in the moment is that the most you can do for yourself is learning a skill, bettering that skill, and ensuring you're networking. Like, don't just have 5 people and you're okay with that. If you want to succeed in life, if you want to excel in whatever you're doing, if you want your business to spiral, meet different types of people. Always push yourself to meet people. That's why I shared in one of the episodes that business being successful doesn't need you to be hiding. Privacy is not in business. You have to put yourself out there. You have no excuse. Networking is there. If you can go to physical events, physical occasions, physical whatever, and you don't feel like you're a public person or a people's person, you can do social media as I've shared. Don't give an excuse. Tafadhali jitume. Do everything possible for you to find new people and add new people in your phone list. We have come to the end of this amazing video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have really appreciated your presence. I am honored to have you. So if you found this video helpful, I would really appreciate if you give it a like or a thumbs up. You also subscribe if you haven't yet, and also share to anyone you feel like these networking tips would really help them, be it an introvert, an extrovert, or the in-between. That's us, the ambiverts. Make sure to share it with them. But I will be seeing you on our next video. Until then, keep dreaming big and working smart.